This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Johnson versus Johnson. You all are married, you've been married for 7 years, but this 7-year itch, Miss Johnson, has got you thinking something's going on with this marriage and you need answers.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
You believe your husband's cheating?
Yes, Your Honor.
How does that make you feel?
Made me feel real angry, because I thought he was my everything. I thought he was a keeper.
But you don't think he's a keeper now?
No, sir, Your Honor.
You think something's going on and you're here to find out what's going on?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
If you find out he is cheating, then what?
I'm gone, Your Honor.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
No, Your Honor.
Done.
Done with.
She sound real matter of fact, Mr. Cutler.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Johnson, waiting to hear from you.
To be honest about the whole situation, here's how it goes down, why she's angry. She left me for a while, I lost it, and I cheated. When she came back, I told her the truth, and I swore to her I'd never do anything else of that nature again. See, when I married her, I told her, I can't make you happy, I can't make you rich, but I can make you happy. See, she told me her story about what all she'd been through in life, and I understand hurt. So I do anything in the world for her. Anything she wants. If she asks me, I'm gonna get it one way or the other, because I always believe in God. If I treat her right, I'm gonna be all right.
All right?
So how did you find out your husband was cheating?
Because he wasn't the same person when I left. It was something different about him.
What made you stay with him?
Because I loved him.
Okay.
What do you love about him?
How he used to treat me. Make sure I have what I need. Listen to me. We talk. We don't do that no more. Your Honor, I haven't had sex for almost a year from my husband.
Okay.
He's a mechanic, and I feel like he having sex with some of his clients.
So after you all got back together, back on track, you now believe he's cheating.
Yes, Your Honor.
And you believe he's cheating with the folks whose cars he's working on.
Yes, Your Honor.
So he's doing more under the hood than you want to know about.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Mr. Johnson, I mean, you admit you were out there, and then you came back, and things are good. She says you're up to your old tricks again.
No.
Yes, she did. I heard her.
I heard what she said, but this
Okay.
is what she means. You see,
Wait, you gonna tell me what she
means?
means? Look,
let me put it this
we've
way.
been together.
I'm
We've been
gonna-
together for a long time. I am still not bold enough to try to tell people what she means. Like, oh no, here's what she means.
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
That's good
Okay.
that you
Yeah.
there.
Let me rephrase that. Let me explain what she's talking about.
Okay.
Here's what she's talking about. I have erectile dysfunction. I've been dealing with it for over 3 years now. I goes to the VA. The VA was telling me for 2 years there's nothing they could give me. They even came up with a new drug they gave me. It didn't work. It
Okay.
doesn't work. So I'm not having sex, period.
But Your Honor, the doctors give him pills, and he had them in his truck, and I asked him about them.
But he says the pills don't work.
They're working somewhere because he has 6 and ain't got number 3 now.
Wait, you say the pills are working because what?
He had 6 pills, Your Honor, and when I count them, it was 3 left.
So 3 pills were not.
Gone. It's gone. 3 pills is not. It's gone.
Wait a minute. Did you say that they were in his truck?
His work truck. Yes, Your Honor.
Why you keep your pills in your truck? If it's for that,
It would be in a nightstand.
She
right?
had...
and in the house at a minimum, in the bathroom, I would think.
Your Honor, I don't know about them being in the truck. I don't remember them being in the truck, but I remember I did have some that they wasn't working, and I gave them away, and she knew that. But now the ones that she's talking about are still in the house. If she think back, she will remember at night when I came in, I said, we're gonna try one. We're gonna do something tonight. It don't work. We go to sleep, we get up, we try again a couple of days later down the road. It don't work again. See, what she's forgetting, when I got the pill, that was the very first thing I did. I took the pill in front of her, so like, baby, we finna do something now. I'm thinking I'm finna really get to it. Because see, at one time, we were having sex twice, sometimes 3 times a day, and I missed that.
Wow.
So you took him out of the house, put him in the truck.
Yeah, and I gave him away.
Your Honor, wanting to talk about the client that had the food truck.
What happened? Tell me what happened.
She called him something wrong with her food truck.
Okay.
So you all at home, the both of you are at home.
Yes, sir.
She calls him.
Yes, sir.
Something's wrong with her food truck.
Right.
What time of night is this?
11:45.
Okay. What happened?
He told me, he said, I got to go get this money, like that. So he got in the car and in the truck and left. He didn't come back till 1 o'clock in the morning. And I was still sitting up waiting on him.
And you believe he didn't go fix a food truck?
No, he ain't fixing them. I don't feel like he fixed them food truck. He fixed something, but it wasn't no food truck. Why would you want to fix the vehicle at 11:45 at night? What next morning? Why you couldn't do it the next morning? I mean,
Well,
Okay, so you think it was just an excuse.
quickie or something.
all right. So you got your hand up, Mr. Johnson.
I can explain that.
All right. Why did you go at 1:45 to fix somebody's food truck?
Because they were at an event, and during the course of their event, the truck had broke down. That's why they called me. See, they were already at the event site, and they were serving their food.
Okay.
The lights went out in the truck. When they called me, she said, my truck is smoking. I don't know if it's overheating. I don't know what's going on, and then my lights just went out. I'm thinking the engine had overheated when she was getting ready to leave, and it started smoking. That's why I left.
But this was a woman.
Yes, it was a woman.
Did he
when
come
the
home
woman
with the
bought
money?
the truck,
He had some money, but I didn't want it.
So, because you believe it was from cheating.
That's right. And I didn't want that money. But anyway, Your Honor, I want to know from him, that's what I'm in court for. On my birthday, I'm in court trying to find out what's going on. I want to find out how my husband had sex with one of my family members.
Oh, boy.
One of your family members.
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
And why do you think he's had sex with one of your family members?
Because one of my family members was at my house one night. I went to a friend's house, but I had told my husband to take my family member to my house, and he said he wasn't gonna be there. When I kept calling her to tell my husband to come pick me up, she never did. She said that she told him, but I don't believe she did because he never showed up or whatever.
So he's with your family member, and you're at a friend's house, and you're trying to contact this family member to have your husband come get you.
Yes, ma'am.
And your husband
I mean,
never came and got you.
No, Your Honor. I walked in the rain because something told me something wasn't right
Okay.
with my spirit.
All right.
And I walked in the rain it was like 2 miles. And when I got there, I kicked the door because nobody, and then he came to the door about 10 minutes later. He come to the door. And then the family member had her stuff already packed. Before I even got home, she already had her stuff packed. So when I came in the door, I told both of them, y'all need to get somewhere. I ain't say it like that, but I'm saying like this in court.
All right. Thank you.
So what do you think happened?
I don't know what happened. Something happened though. Because she was telling all my family that she had sex with my husband. She had it all on Facebook.
So it's on Facebook that your husband had sex with a family member.
Yes, Your Honor. She put it on there. The family member put it on there. And then at one time she said that it happened. Then she said she tried to get back at me or whatever. I don't know what it was, but I just need some truth today.
So, Mr. Johnson, did you sleep with your wife's family member?
no, I did not, Your Honor. I explained that to her.
Why would this?
Here's what happened. I'm in my lazy bar chair in the living room. I'm sleeping. The next thing I know, when I wake up, she kicking at the door. So I get up, open the door. She come in like she said. I ain't gonna say what she said, but she was mad. And I understood that because I did not know that the family member had the phone and was not accepting calls from her. So she's thinking I'm doing something wrong, which I wasn't. I was asleep, but I was tired. I just drove to Miami and back, nonstop. So I needed the rest. So when I went to sleep in that chair, I went to sleep good.
And so you were expecting this family member to tell you
When she
your
called.
wife called, but
Yes,
that
Your
never
Honor.
happened.
That never happened.
And when she got there, having walked in the rain 2 miles,
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
you were hot.
Hot, burning
wasn't the
up,
word for
smoking.
it.
And then the other part of it, she hadn't told my husband to meet her down the street.
Okay.
And he met her down the street. So I know it's got to be some truth in this stuff that's going on.
And he went and did it.
Pick me up down the street. That's what she told him.
So, Mr. Johnson, let's say I believe your story that you drove back and forth to Miami, you're home, you're tired, you sleep. How do you explain, A, the family member telling everybody else that you all slept together, and 2, her wanting you to, well, just meet me down the street since she's mad?
She didn't tell me to meet her down the street because I had already drove off in the truck. But I seen her walking down the street and it was raining and she had the baby. So I couldn't see. I understand that she was upset, but I couldn't see putting someone with a child in the street with nowhere to go. I went to take her. I said, well, do you have anybody you know you can call? She said, yeah, I got a friend. Take me to his house. I said, well, here's my phone. Call it to make sure they're there so I can take you. She did that. That's where I took her. But as for the family member putting all that, and I told her, I said, the only reason she's doing this is to make you angry, to make you leave me. I said, because remember when I tell you when I married you, I said, the devil don't want us to be married, so he gonna do everything he can to separate us.
All right, but Mr. Johnson, here's the problem. This whole thing has been tainted because of the cheating you did at the beginning.
Very first time.
There is no trust. Even though y'all got back together and have moved forward and stayed together, it just sounds like to me you've never had any trust in him again. Is that right, Ms. Johnson?
That's correct, Your Honor.
And so all of these odd situations go from odd to
odd.
like huge questions and issues.
That's why I'm here, to get it cleared up.
And that's presuming that we believe everything you say. Ms. Johnson, you don't believe what he's saying.
Because I don't trust him.
All right. Well, Mr. Culler, I think we got enough evidence here.
What we got?
We have the cheating in the past. And he told you about it, but it broke the trust. Since then, his pills for his, he says, sexual dysfunction, he got them, but their pills missing. And she says they haven't had sex in almost a year. And then the last issue is we got a family member who says that Mr. Johnson slept with her. And this family member was in their home. And so for all of those reasons, Ms. Johnson's 7-year marriage is on the line.
Think that sums it up?
Yeah.
This court has done a full and complete investigation. At this time, the court would like to call licensed and certified polygraph examiner Kendall Shull to determine, is he cheating? Ron, please escort Mr. Shull into the courtroom.
Kendall Shull.
How are you, sir?
Great, how are you?
We're good.
A member of our team performed covert surveillance on Mr. Johnson for a period of time to track his every move. Because the private investigator was unable to determine any definitive proof of infidelity, Mr. Johnson was ordered to undergo a polygraph examination. And you conducted that examination, is that correct?
I did, Your Honor.
So you asked Mr. Johnson, during your 7-year marriage with Miss Johnson, have you ever had physical sexual contact with her family member? What was Mr. Johnson's response?
Mr. Johnson replied, no.
What did the polygraph determine?
Polygraph determined that he was being...
What did the polygraph determine?
Polygraph determined that he was being truthful, Your Honor.
That's huge.
Well, we have one more question. You asked Mr. Johnson, during your 7-year marriage, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than your wife? What was his response to that question?
He said no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that on this question, he was also being truthful.
I love you too.
Miss Johnson, you said this was your birthday today.
Yes, ma'am.
You got quite a gift.
Yes,
you got
ma'am.
the truth.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson, I am so glad for you because this is kind of a birthday gift to you. This is the best gift.
This is my backbone. Without her, I can't do nothing.
Tell her, because I can hear it in your voice.
When I told you God gave you to me, you everything. And God made me one promise. As long as I take care of you and do what I'm supposed to do as a husband, hey, ain't nothing in this world that we can't have.
All right.
I'm keeping it real.
And I know this has been very hard for you.
And because you know how she is, she's suspicious, she's got some issues with what you've done in the past. Because of that, you may have to take a few more steps to reassure her that you're not doing anything. You just can't say, look, I'm not doing anything, but get over it. That's not where she is right now. She may get there, but right now you need to reassure her, look, you are the one for me. I'm not doing anything. You know, what else can I do? And when you all meet together in the middle, it's going to be a beautiful thing.
Thanks for that information, because you know what? That's what I needed to hear. Because I'm doing everything except what you just said. And I know why you said that, because that was God in you. That I need to ask her, what is it that she wants me to do to help her build her trust? And you just gave me an answer. Thank you.
Well, that's what I'm doing. That's why we do this. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Right.
As we say in this courtroom, do not cheat yourself out of an opportunity to have a happy, healthy, rich life together. Court is adjourned.
Thank you.